With conflict continuing in Ethiopia's Tigray region and nearby areas, the government has made a series of claims about the problems in accessing much-needed food supplies. We have checked some of these claims against what we know about the aid situation in Tigray. At the moment, there's no firm evidence to support this claim about the Tigray People's Liberation Front. We know the conflict has intensified and spread beyond Tigray, and that land routes into Tigray from the Amhara region were closed. And there are security issues affecting the one remaining route via the Afar region, which starts from the regional capital Semra, and goes northwards into Tigray.At. Road access through the Amhara region was blocked by militias who support the Ethiopian government, rather than by Tigray forces. The UN has referred to an incident at a checkpoint in the Afar region on 28 July on the way to Tigray, where 2 trucks were said to have been stopped and looted by civilians. But it's not clear who was involved, and whether Tigray rebel forces were in that area at the time. The UN said that in late July, there'd been various reasons for delays, including the need for permission from the Ethiopian authorities, as well as numerous checkpoints along the route to Tigray. In a more recent statement on August 11, the UN Humanitarian Affairs Coordinating Office said humanitarian access had significantly improved, with an estimated 75% of the area accessible. But it also said the flow of humanitarian supplies into the region remained insufficient. The Ethiopian government said that as of August 11, 277 food aid trucks were in Tigray. We asked UN agencies if they could confirm this, but have not received a response. In any case, the World Food Programme says it needs to send at least 6,000 tons of food a week during August, which means 100 trucks going into Tigray every single day. The Ethiopian government said that flights into Tigray would be allowed from early July, after being banned in June. The UN told us there have been recent improvements in the number of flights carrying relief workers to the area.
But in July, there don't appear to have been many flights at all due to strict approval requirements from the authorities, with only 2 recorded. The first UN passenger flight wasn't until July 22, and the other one carried the UN humanitarian chief, Martin Griffiths. In August, however, 4 humanitarian flights did go from Addis Ababa to the regional capital of Tigray, Mekelle. The UN estimates that at least 2 flights a week are needed to rotate humanitarian aid staff in and out of the region. This is from a statement by the Office of UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres on July 9, after a conversation Mr. Guterres had with Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed. The Secretary-General welcomed the Prime Minister's commitment that essential basic services, including power and communications, will resume swiftly, it said. The evidence suggests this has not yet happened. And on July 29, when we asked the Ethiopian government about this, we were told that the resumption of these services heavily depends on the acceptance of the belligerent group to a ceasefire. The government has announced a unilateral ceasefire, but the Tigray rebels want a negotiated truce, with certain conditions met. Large parts of Tigray still appear to be without power, telephone communications, and banking services. Some people are able to get electricity through generators, but there are shortages of fuel and it's rationed when it becomes available. On July 22, Mekelle University posted on Facebook about how it was affected by continuing telecom shutdowns, internet blackouts, and disruption to power supplies, as well as the absence of banking services. Aid agencies say the restriction of these services is also affecting their operations in the region. But she said fighting by the TPLF, and that the destruction of fiber optic cables, transmission lines, and attacks on maintenance workers sent into the region have made it difficult. Read more from Reality Check. Send us your questions.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.